I've got an extra roster for you.
Hey, you got it?
They can take a picture like we did.
Oh, yeah.
You can take a picture. All right, we're live on Facebook.
Live on Facebook.
It's going to be noisy to you, so.
We're in a thunderstorm, folks.
Don't let Hurricane Tim get his headset on.
Yeah, sorry.
Welcome, Cougar fans. This is Ben White along with Tim Dewar and Spence Overton, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who covered in my spot last week and done a great job. We are in Haneyville, Alabama, covering the Escambia Academy Cougars as they'll be taking on the Lowndes Academy Rebels tonight in a region game. The Escambia Academy Cougars come in with an overall record of 5-3. That's 4-0 in the region. Lowndes Academy Rebels come in with a record of 5-2, and it's 3-1 in the region. Spence, tell us about the what this means to both teams.
Okay, just a second here. It looks like they flipped the coin, and let's see, Lowndes will receive, and EA will be kicking off. All right, from my understanding tonight, there's several big games going on in the region. One being here. This is a difference for first, second for us, first and third for Lowndes. A couple of other big key region games across the way tonight. You got Edgewood and Autauga. That's another fight for first. You also got South Choctaw playing Patrician tonight. I believe Patrician comes away winner, and we come away a winner. I believe Patrician will be number 2 seed in our region.
Let's pause for the invocation. We'll be right back with you.
We need to call on the radio station now.
Let us pray. God our Father, we come to you in the name of your Son, Jesus. We thank you for your goodness to us. We thank you that you offer salvation to all who repent and believe in the name of your Son. We thank you for your goodness to America and to our communities. We thank you for these facilities in which we can play. Father, we ask that you would please watch over the young men as they compete. Father, we offer all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
That way.
Okay, welcome back, folks.
All right, we're back live.
Ooh, you're loud.
All right, so to finish up what we were talking about, this is a key game for us tonight because we win tonight. This secures first and second round of the playoffs, and here comes the Cougars.
Go Cougars. So upon a win tonight, the Escambia Academy will play at home, obviously next week for the last game of the season, but also they will be in control of home field for the first and the second round of the playoffs.
That's correct. That is correct. I want to go over a little bit of stats here while we got a few seconds. Season's totals. Let me find them here.
Have we made it to WBZR yet?
Yes, we have.
Live up. While you're looking for your stats, I'll just remind the radio guys where we are. We are up in Haneyville, Alabama. Escambia Academy Cougars is taking on the Lowndes Academy Rebels in the last region game of the year for the Escambia Academy Cougars. Spence, update us on the stats coming into tonight's ball game.
Okay. All right. Total yards. Escambia has got 2,575 total yards, holding their opponents to only 1,435. Passing yards for the season, Escambia Academy has got 897. Their opponents 851. Passing yards per game, Escambia averages 112.13 to the opponents 106.38. Total pass completion versus attempts, 50 for 92 to the opponents 64 for 135, 54.35% completion ratio. Total rushing yards on the season, 1678 to the opponents 584. Total rushing yards per game, we average 209 rushing yards to the opponent's 73. We average 7.36 yards per carry at 24 rushing touchdowns. Escambia Academy is 31% on third down conversions and at 19, and on fourth down conversions they have 4 at 44%. With a total number of first downs of 103 to the opponent's 84.
All right, thank you, Spence. We are standing on top of a tower on top of the hill on the home side of the field. We are looking towards the visitor side of the field, which is southwesterly or west-southwesterly. We will call it west for ease of speaking. The south side of the field is to the left, the north is to the right. The Rebels, the Lowndes Academy Rebels, are dressed in the red uniforms with the blue helmets and the white letters. The Escambia Academy Cougars tonight are dressed in the white uniforms with the red letters and the red helmets. Cougars will be defending the goal to the right, and we'll be traveling from right to left.
Set to kick it off, Orlando Medina, and the kick is underway. End over end.
Going to be received at the 5-yard line, brought up the middle of the field, bringing towards the near side. Got a hold, few good blocks, slings off the tackle, and he is brought down at the 31-yard line. A big pile up there at the near side.
It'll be Randall Bonds and Devin Kelly and Orlando Medina in on the stop.
Medina got in there on the stop, sure did.
He made a couple tackles last week. He really did.
I remember listening to y'all. I'm like, Medina's all over the field. All right, let's see. Give me a number for the quarterback. That's number 3, Colby Briggs, quarterback. He's a sophomore.
6'3", 225.
I didn't write all that information down. There's a flag on the play.
I believe he's 6'2", 225, sophomore quarterback.
False start on the play. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Make it first down and 15 to start their first offensive play. Now the ball's on the 27-yard line near the near side hash mark.
Will be
showing
quads to the far side, single to the near side, quarterback shotgun.
Empty backfield, and it's going to be a pass across.
Deflected at the line.
Flats, and nobody there to catch it. Incomplete pass.
Like Randall Bonds got his hand on that one.
It's going to be second down and 15 to go. Ball game just underway. 11 minutes, 51 seconds on the clock. Twins this time to the far side. We got a single wide out on the near side. Quarterback from the shotgun, number 3, Colby Briggs. Man in motion is going to be a handoff. A little bit of trickery in the backfield. He'll pick up maybe 4 on the play, it looks like, maybe 5.
I'm understanding they have some Houdini packages as well.
That was pretty interesting play there. A little bit of misconception in the back. It's made it out to the 30-yard line, so it's a 4-yard gain. Brings up third down and 11. Rebels sending trips out on the far side. They got a single wide on the near side. Briggs from the shotgun, flanked to his right by his running back. In the pocket, looking to pass across the middle, throws it deep, overthrown his intended receiver, number 8, which was Chase Robertville. We just go with
Big
Chase.
Chase, number 8. Brings up 4th and 11. The big play right there for the Cougars. Got
Number 22, Daughtry McGee, is going to be back to receive for the Cougars. Now, talking before the game, I know that Coach had mentioned something about there's a lot of trickery. This team likes to do a lot of trickery on kickoff or punts, so the Cougars are watching for it. Nothing doing this time. It's going to be a wobbly
shank
duck
punt out of bounds.
I almost had that.
40 at the 40-yard line. It's going to be about a 12-yard punt.
I don't know where they're going to mark it out at.
42. About 14-yard punt. Cougars set up great field position. Well, they moved it back to the 43, so we're going to be on the Rebels 43, 1st and 10.
All right, Cougars are approaching the offensive line. Looks like Sims from the shotgun. He's got single back in the backfield. That's going to be 22, Daughtry McGee. Wing back over to the far side, and we have one single wide out near side. Handoff up the middle of Daughtry.
And they got the ball.
It was fumbled and turnover. Number 70 come in there. Zach Thayer, senior for the Rebels, came in on the first play of the Escambia Academy's offense. Took it away. So the Rebels have it back. This time, better field position at the 42-yard line. Rebels going from left to right. 11 minutes showing on the clock. First quarter, man's now in motion. It's going to be a trickery play again. Back over to the left side tackle. He'll pick up 3 yards before he's brought down near the 49-yard line. Spence, I didn't catch the number on the defense. Did you?
Brady Howell made the stop.
All right, good job. There's somewhat of a glare on this side.
Hard to see. The lighting's not real good.
Single wide out on the far side. Got a wing back over here.
Trips to the side.
Hand off. Jet sweep around the near side. It's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 45 after crossing midfield. On the Cougar side of the field now.
Third and one.
For a first down?
3rd and 1.
Going to be close. Nope. Going to be 3rd and 1.
No. First down, they gave it to them. And they're not even close. All right.
No. The referee said no. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Got a little home field advantage here going. That's like a yard short from my vantage point.
So they learned a few tricks from Saban.
Hey, easy now.
Easy now.
Rebels showing one wide out on the far side. Quarterback from a shotgun got his flanked just right by his running back. A little bit of
middle screen. Randall Bonds is all over that one.
It was an attempted screen pass and just didn't turn out very well. Incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball's now on the 44-yard line. Rebels going from right to left. Well, left to right, pardon me. Staying with the single back in the backfield. Got a single wide out on the far side now in motion. Quarterback from a shotgun in the pocket looking to pass. Throws it. Got him. Hits him. Across the 40 to the 45 to the 30 and brought down at the 25-yard line. That's a first down for number 42. Briggs has passed to number 42. That was his number. Jackson Floyd.
Bryant Quimby on the stop. Caught him from behind.
Jackson Floyd's a junior.
This team throws the ball a lot, so our secondary better be on their toes tonight.
I think that caught him off guard.
Hand off around the end of number 2.
Two's going to bring it around. Nothing doing.
Ball's out. We picked it up. We're down the sideline. Williams down the sideline. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Cougars, and there are no flags on the play.
So we have 2 turnovers within the first half of the first quarter.
Great
But the
field awareness there for Williams. Ty Williams, he just picked that up, and nothing but green grass in front of him.
So Cougars strike first, 6-0. They'll bring on Orlando Medina now for the extra point attempt. Orlando's a left-footed kicker, soccer style.
Got quiet over here.
Got Parker Robinson holding.
Here's the whistle.
Snap, kicks, ball's down, kicks up, and splits the upright.
Lane's on top of the field house over
Over
there.
the field house.
over the field house. That's 7-0 now. The Cougars extend their lead with a Medina extra point. The Cougars kick off 9 minutes, 52 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. We're going to take 60 seconds, head back to WBZR 105.9.
Tygwell is number 6. Tygwell 6.
Okay. I didn't know.
No, you're good. So that technically fumble returned by Ty Williams? Or was it a scoop and score?
It was a scoop and score, fumble recovery.
Gotcha.
And that was going to be about 70 yards. It was around the 30-yard line when he picked it up. Ball came out and was laying there on the grass, and he was nothing but green grass and him, and he picked it up and went.
Yeah, we're going to have to send somebody over.
That was a great turnaround from defense. Stepped up right there real big on that turnover. I mean, we gave it to them one play on offense, and then the defense stepped up and got it back for us.
So Medina teed off once again for the second time in the first quarter. Here's the approach. Going to be a short kick this time. Going to land about the 30-yard line. And
Medina's in all over it. Almost recovered his own kick.
He was right there, wasn't he?
Tim said he pass it and catch it. He kicked it and almost caught it.
He just about did. I didn't realize how fast Medina was.
Yeah, he's quick.
Those watching on Facebook or YouTube, you mind sharing the video link for us? Either share the Facebook post or share the YouTube link.
So the Rebels have it this time, 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. From the shotgun, that's going to be Colby Briggs.
Single wide out to the far side, trip to this side. Quarterback drops back to pass. He throws out in the flats off the hands of number 2.
Number 2, Trevor Haney, was intended receiver.
Broken up by Williams on that play, on the coverage.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Cougars defense looking sharp tonight. Looks like they're ready. This game means a lot to them. So trips on the near side. We got a single wide out on the far side. Briggs in the shotgun. In the pocket, looking to pass. Got a man open. Hits him. 12. Drops it. And nailed as the ball comes off the hands by number 11. That's Ty Williams. Number 12, the intended receiver, that's Jackson Self. Definitely going to remember that hit the rest of the game.
He was wide open there, just couldn't hang on to it. He took a big shot after the pass.
Going to bring up 3rd down now for the Rebels. This time a spread formation. Got twins on both sides. A single back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. Man's now in motion. And sack going up. That was attempted. Almost a sack. He got the ball off.
Brian Quimby
on there.
Brian Quimby immediately putting pressure on him back there.
Quarterback saw him coming. He just hit his running back in the back, trying to get rid of it and avoid the sack. Going to bring up 4th and 10.
Was a good heads-up move by the quarterback.
It was. I mean, he came through that end untouched, straight to the quarterback, and he just saw him and delivered it right into the back of his running back.
Colby Briggs is a sophomore. So a young quarterback here for the Rebels.
I don't think that's him.
4th down and
here comes trickery.
10, so they're going to punt it away. This time the punt's going to land about the 40 and take a Rebel bounce across the 35 to the 34-yard line on the near side. So the Cougars will start their next offensive series from their own 34-yard line. Cougars this time coming out looking. They got twins on the far side. That number 17. That's Tyler Cloud. Who's out there with him?
Looks like Williams, maybe.
Can't see the
number 1. That's Shannon Wheat.
Shannon Wheat.
No, one's in the backfield.
Sims is in the shotgun, flanked to his right and his left by his running backs. Here's a snap, hands off to Wheat. He tries to kick it around the far side. Stays on his feet, crosses the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Pickup of 13 and a 1st down.
So the sticks a move. Yeah. Cougars get reset on their downs. 1st down and 10.
That's going to be Ty Williams on the far side. Tyler Cloud
From under center this time. Sims going to hand off to Wheat again. Takes it back across the right tackle. This time stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Driving the whole team.
Dragging
8 yards.
I think we picked him up and helped him move.
That's okay.
I mean, physically picked him up.
That's legal now.
Tim, the legs of Wheaton never stopped. He just kept driving and driving and driving. I remember some drills like that from practice. But actually, his was working.
You got all those big linemen pushing way, you know.
We got twins on the far side this time. One single wide out on the near side. Sims under center. Man's now in motion to the near side. Hand off. Nope. Rolls it. No, does hand off up the middle across the left guard and picks up maybe a yard.
Daughtry McGee on the carry. Tailback in I formation.
Sims does a great job selling the play action.
Very well.
Because I'm going to tell you, I thought he had the ball.
Oh, J-Bo's limping off. Hopefully he's okay.
That's a big part of our offense right there, J-Bo Davis.
Putting Christian Crook.
3rd down and 2. I doubt we see Christian tonight.
Christian's out tonight.
He's out?
Yeah, it's going to be Quimby. And
Sims takes it up the middle, picks up the 1st down, crosses the 40, maybe to the 39-yard line.
What do y'all know about Christian Crook that I've overlooked?
he said he had back spasms. He's been out for a couple of weeks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no wonder. We talked to Coach pregame, and we noticed he didn't play any last week, and that's what he said. He said he was still having trouble with it. They was going to try to get him some time to rest. Hopefully he'll be back by playoffs.
TQ Taylor on the near side. That's Shannon Wheat wide out on the far side with, I don't know who else.
Tyler.
Oh, that's Cloud coming this way. Under center, Sims takes it, looking to pass, throwing deep. I think it's overthrown.
Oh, there's got to be a flag on that.
It was tripped up, run into the cornerback back there. I'm not sure. That ball may have been a little overthrown anyway.
I don't know. He's got great closing speed, and I believe he could have made the play if he hadn't got tangled up with a defensive back.
That's true. That's not Wheat. That's number 11. We keep looking at the one.
Taylor.
Ty Williams.
Ty Williams, I'm sorry.
All I can see is a 1 when he's sitting sideways to us. So there's actually 2 1s right there. Number 11.
You got Tyquell Taylor to this side and Williams to the other side.
From a shotgun this time, Sims. Now man's now in motion to the near side. Sims going to keep it around the far side. Gets hit, stays on his feet, keeps driving and knocked out of bounds over near the 1st down marker, probably a couple yards shy, it appears. Actually, he's marking. I think the referee's got it spotted back about the 35-yard line, so it's going to be about a 5-yard gain.
You know, it's a big drive for us right here. If we could score right here, punch it in, go up 2 touchdowns in the first, that'd be big.
7 minutes and 36 seconds is showing on the clock for the 1st quarter.
I see J-Bo back. Must have just had a little
Stinger?
minor injury and got it worked out on the sideline. He's back in at fullback.
Just handing the ball, letting him just stretch his muscles out as he plows through.
He's lining up in the wingback position. We got Williams to the far side, Cloud in the slot, Taylor this side. Shotgun snap to Sims. Tim takes it around the left end for a pickup of about 3, bringing up 4th and yard and a half.
Yeah, it looks like maybe that's where they got it spotted. If that, maybe just a yard. Close.
Hand it to J-Bo up the middle, and let's get that 1st down.
I think we can do that. From under center, looks like Sims is going to take it. The backs are in the I position. Hand off to J-Bo across the tackle on the right side and picks it up. That's a 4-yard gain.
Little give right off the right tackle.
Needed 1, took 4.
Toted one man with him. Picked up the 1st down.
It's hard to stop a train.
It is. He's a hard runner, too. He broke one the other night. I bet he broke 6 tackles going down the sideline. It was an amazing play.
1st down and 10, a new set of downs the Cougars have to work with. Now the ball is located on the 26-yard line. Sims from the shotgun, flanked to his right by his running backs. We got twins on both sides.
Ooh,
and
offside.
some little jumping on the defense. I don't think there was any motion on the offensive line. Did you see any?
Offside defense, move them up 5 yards, bring up 1st and 5 from the 22-yard line.
Looks like it. We'll take yards any way we can get them. Looks like Daughtry McGee's come out here as part of the trips on the near side.
Single wide out to the far side. Sims in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's dropping back, looking to pass. He's hit the McGee in the flat, but he was hit about the time the ball got there by number 2, and it was broken up.
That was close. That was almost perfect. Synchronized.
It was
the same
spot
time.
on coverage. That was good coverage right there.
Second down and 5. Ball still on the 27-yard line. 6 minutes, 25 seconds showing on the clock for the first quarter. Cougars are up 7-0. Trips on the near side. We've got single wide out on the far side. Sims from the shotgun. Draws them all sides again.
What is going on?
I think their coach.
Townsend?
I think their coach had thought they had our snap cadence figured out, and we did a little change up on them because he claps those hands. Those guys are jumping off. That should bring up a first down, new set of downs. We're in the red zone.
We'll take it. Now, is this going to be the Spence Overton electrical red zone?
It can be.
Okay.
Trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. J-Bo's beside Sims. Sims in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it around the end. J-Bo lead block, and he's going to stop, cut it back, and he's going to pick up a couple on the play. That kind of was a hole there, and then it closed up on him.
I think there's no gain on that play.
Yep.
Second down and 10. Ball's on the 15-yard line. Trips on the near side. We got a single wide out to the far side. Sims from shotgun. Look at the pass. Quick pass off to number 11, Williams.
And
Williams puts a move, and in the end zone he goes.
What a move. What a move he made.
He just shook the pants off of number 1. Who was that? John Morgan, senior running back and cornerback for the Rebels.
Williams having a big game tonight. That's 12 points that he's scored tonight.
That was a good move right there.
That was. Wide side of the field and gave him a little room, threw a little quick slant pattern to him. He did a juke move, and down the sideline he went 15 yards, touchdown.
And as someone who spent plenty of time in the cornerback position, it's a terrible feeling when that happens to you.
Yes, it is. All right, Medina on to kick the point after. Kick falls down, kicks up, splits the uprights, and he's going to extend the lead to 14-0 with 5:36 to go in the first quarter.
Medina puts a couple dents in top of the field house on the far side, so we're going to take 60 seconds, head back to WBZR 105.9. Spence, have you got the sponsors?
Give me a second.
I seem to have left a sheet out of my packet, so forgive me for that.
I won't dock your pay for it.
That was
Well, you can suspend me for a game.
You had that last week.
You already served that time.
You're good.
Okay, so corporate sponsors: Alabama Tank, Diamond Gasoline, Door Technology, Dr. William Harris, General Surgeon, Overton Electrical and Construction, Reynolds Real Estate, Superior Petroleum Problems, Sunbelt Rental, and United Bank.
Those of our sponsors, we thank you, and go by and tell these guys how much you appreciate it.
I forgot we'd sent that.
I know. Thank goodness.
What we got?
I said, thank goodness we sent that the other day to look for the updated list, and we'll print those out and have those for next week.
For the third time in the first quarter, Medina has teed it up, and he is set to kick it away. And the approach, and the kick is underway. End over end, deep kick. Going to be fielded at about the 10-yard line by number 1. He brings it up the near sideline. He's in the backfield by Sam Fields, and Medina
with
stop.
the kick. With the good
Brought down
tackle.
about the 14-yard line. That's going to back him up in a hole.
Rebels are going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 15 this time. A little tougher situation to work out of.
I expect them to come out this series and air it out.
Air attack.
Well, we got a set of twins on this side and a single wide out on the far side. Quarterback to shotgun.
We got a timeout
Timeout's called on the field.
by Escambia.
So the Cougars are going to take 60 seconds to talk about it. We're going to take 60 seconds. Head back to WBZR 105.9. So, Spence, next week we travel back to our home field to play the last regular season game against Fort Dale.
That is correct.
Now, Fort Dale is not a region game because they are 3A, and we are in the 2A category at the moment. So, do we approach that game any different?
Well, you got to go into that game a little conservative. You don't want to get anybody banged up going into the first round, especially if you secure home field advantage. You go in, you handle business, you get out of there. You don't do anything fancy. While we got a second, I want to go over our press box sponsors.
Go ahead.
Atlas Roofing, P&R Mining, Dewar Technology, Darwin Earls, Overton Electrical Construction, Bondurant's Lumber, Southern Wood Specialties, Matthews Family, and Randy Dobbin Builder, American Concrete, and Sunbelt Rentals.
Thank you, guys, for your sponsorship in the press box project. Here's the snap. It's going to be a give up the middle this time. We're going to take it across right behind the center, look like. He'll pick up maybe 2 on the play before he's brought down.
I believe Jason Helton's in on the stop.
Brings it out to the 18-yard line.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. That's a 3-yard gain.
5 minutes to go in the first. Cougars are leading 14-0.
Rebels showing twins on the far side. A single wide out to the near side. Briggs from the shotgun. This time stays in the pocket. Got pressure. Going to keep it. Takes it up the middle. Gets hit by the linebackers and brought down at the 20-yard line. I think forward progress is going to get him out to the 22. That's where the line judge has his foot marked.
Bring up 3rd and 4. That's a big kid, but he doesn't scramble well. That's a good thing. If he was deadly with speed, with his size, he'd be hard to stop.
You're not kidding. Third down and 4. Big third down play here. We got twins on the far side. Single wide out on the near side. Single back in the backfield. Here's a snap high, but gets it. It hands off to the running back, and he goes across the left tackle. He'll pick up
right at the first down marker.
A couple yards.
I believe he's going to get it.
It's close. He gets all 4 of them yards. Needed 4, got 4. First down, Rebels. Three minutes, 52 seconds on the clock. First quarter. Cougars are up 14-0. Rebels trying to put together a drive that started back deep from their own territory. Here we go. We got single wide out, far side, touch. Quarterback hands off to the running back. He crosses and gets knocked down at the about 2 yards.
He got about 4 on that play.
He get 4?
Yep. 29. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Otago's up by 6, still in the first over Edgewood.
Yeah, Tim, keep us updated on those key region games around the area.
Here's a snap. Quarterback looking to pass. Got pressure on him. Now he throws it off in the flash behind the intended receiver.
In and out of the hands of number 2, Trevor Haney.
Trevor Haney's a senior.
Coverage on that was by Petey McCants. He was all over him. It was just a bad pass and couldn't haul it in. Bring up 3rd and 6.
This time we got trips on the near side. 2 of them are stacked. Single wide out to the far side. Cougars showing blitz. Timeout's called.
By Lowndes.
Coach obviously didn't like J-Bo stepping up, showing blitz. He said, we're going to do something different. So they're going to take 60 seconds to talk about it. We're going to take 60 seconds, head back to WBZR 105.9.
You got some scores for us, Tim, while we're on break?
Yeah, no additional updates. Baldwin County 0 against BC Rain. They're still in the 4th quarter. No difference on the Otago-Edgewood game. And, of course, there's still several games scheduled for tomorrow night. I'm not seeing any other scores online that I know of at this point. I'll do some digging.
Seems a little weird on Thursday night.
I know.
I want to say tomorrow's college ball. But
speaking of Saturday college ball, who's Auburn got this week?
Where's Auburn going this week?
Auburn's going down to the Death Valley.
Oh, there's a quote I heard. It was from the head coach. It's where opponents' dreams go to die. Is that what he said?
I believe that's correct.
Something like that?
Well, to quote Coach O,
Screen pass in the middle. Oh, everybody was all over it, broken up right there.
And
It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. I don't see any flags
Couple
on the
Rebels
play.
We're going to have an injured.
up.
We do have
Holding
an
that
injured
knee.
Rebel.
One of the Rebels holding his knee. That's not a good sign. That's number
55.
55. That's Daniel Goolsby. He's an offensive defensive line. He's a senior. Not sure exactly what happened to his knee, but I know as soon as he hit, he rolled and held that knee. Grabbed for it.
We need notepads up here.
So we have coaches attending to the injured player.
He has not moved since he rolled over.
Now, he was holding that knee pretty hard.
Go back to the radio.
We're going to take 60 seconds. Head back to WBZR 105.9 while the coaches attend the injured player.
Back on. I like this new setup right here. Other than you keep bumping it, I moved it for you though.
I can't help it.
I know you're fine.
Well, once again, we're not. We do have a little better space than we had last week.
This is about what we need. Can we extend? Can we not extend our press box a couple more feet?
We put a hole in the roof
We're
and
gonna
go
have
up top.
to. We're gonna have to get with the lead contractor on that. See if we can draw up some plans on extending that.
Why? I mean, the architect didn't think about
Let's
that.
don't worry about drawing
I think
things
we
up.
should just pick the whole building up and
No,
take
what
the
I'm-
one den off.
What
and
I'm
make
saying
one
is
deck.
there's that extra 18 inches on the far end. And couldn't we just do like a? No, I'll be quiet. I'm not a contractor.
Yeah, we could. That was as far as we could go out because the scaffolds was in the way, so we went as far as we could.
I don't think 55 is going to be back in. He's slowly moving to the side.
Let's hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay. Being a senior, you don't want to see any injuries.
Especially this late in the season, he can't finish.
All right.
So where were we? 4th down and 6. Ball sitting on the 30-yard line or near the 30-yard line. Rebels going to punt it away.
We don't have anybody back to receive, so seems like we might think there might be a little trickery coming here. The whole entire line shifts. Number 1's back to punt. Snap is on the way. A little rugby-style kick, low kick. It hits one of his own players.
So it's going to be down back there
at
where it
the
hit him.
35-yard line. It hit him at the 35, but it looks like the refs may have not saw it. They're over here discussing it now. Not sure what they're going to do. Nope, they're coming on down. So apparently they didn't see it, but it hit number 8 when he kicked it at the 35-yard line.
So per the rules, the ball should have been down where the ball touched.
You know, once that ball is touched like that, it's still a live ball. We can pick it up and run the ball, and if we fumble it on the exchange, it's still a dead ball. I don't know if y'all know that or not, unless that rule's changed. I believe I'm correct.
So Cougars have it going back the other way.
Got an eye backfield, twins to the far side, single wide out to the near side. Sims under center. He takes the handoff. He hands off to Wheat straight up the middle. Wheat picks up about 5 yards on that play. And the flag comes in.
Late flag. That's going to be some personal foul type penalty.
Going to be on
sure.
Quimby back there in the backfield. I didn't see. Oh, we got
Facing-
a holding.
Is it holding?
Yep. I believe that's going to be on number 10, Quimby. He had the guy about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and I saw him kind of getting up off the ground, and I saw the ref throw the flag in. So that's going to back us up, negate that run. It's going to bring up 1st and 20 from the Cougars' own 37-yard line.
It should go back to 1st down. There you go. 1st down.
All right.
1st down and 20. What we got on their side, this near side? That's
We got Petey McCants over here.
Petey McCants is wide out
We
on
got
the near
Williams
side.
to the far side. I can't tell who the slot man is. Looks like we got Shannon Wheat and Quimby in the backfield. Sims shotgun, takes a quick snap out to McCants in the flats. He catches it. He breaks away from one tackle. Still fighting to about the 48, 49-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 11 on that play. Just a quick pass out in the flat to Petey McCants, and he did the rest.
About a 12-yard gain for the Cougars. 2nd down and 8. Ball's now on the 48-yard line, 49-yard line.
Looks like we got Chase Bell in the slot, Williams to the far side, McCants still to the near side. Got J-Bo in at fullback, got Dr. McGee in at tailback. They're going to line up. J-Bo's going to move to the wing back. Shotgun snap, quick slant to McCants on the sideline. He makes the catch, and he's out of bounds about the 42-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 8 on the play to bring up 3rd and 1.
3rd and short. So I'm sure they'll hand it off to J-Bo Davis up the middle. Or Sims may take it with the quarterback sneak.
The refs are holding play here as they're talking to one of our players. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
They're going to measure, I think.
Sending them back to the huddle. Yeah, they're going to call timeout and measure. 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Cougars are up by a score, 14-0.
I don't think they have it. I don't think it's quite far enough. They've got their ball spotted right on the 43-yard line.
From my vantage point, I believe these lines on this field are crooked.
Let's see what the
first down
says. It does say first down.
Nope,
a little short.
Inches, about 4 inches.
You know what you do there, don't you?
Quarterback sneak.
J-Bo.
That'll work too.
Take a couple links out of the chain.
I'll tell you what, number 70, what grade is he in on the Rebels? That's a big fella.
He is a big guy.
He's a senior.
Big defensive line.
Zach Thayer is his
Very
name.
big.
All right, we can face and run the Alabama play, so we're going to probably score here, folks. You got a single wide out to the far side, single wide out to the near side. Backs are in the I formation.
As long as the quarterback doesn't get hurt.
Sims is under center. He's going to take the snap, hand off to J-Bo up the middle. J-Bo plows through for a couple yards, breaking some tackles, picked up about 7 yards on that play.
J-Bo Davis picking up another first down for the Cougars. 1 minute, 51 seconds in the first quarter. Cougars now driving. Another first down. So now it's first down and 10 from the 37-yard line inside Rebel territory. Cougars have it. They got Chase Bell out wide on the far side this time.
Williams to the near side.
We got Sims in under center, and the backs are in the I formation. It's Bryant Quimby and Lolo Wheat in the backfield. Sims with his extended snap.
Hands off to Wheat around the end. He's got some room, got some speed. He stiff arms the guy. He turns the corner. He's going to only pick up about 2 yards on that play. He was 1 tackle away from having a big gain on that play.
I think they're spotting it right on the 35-yard line, Spence. I think so. Second down and 9, it appears to be. Actually, it's going to be the 36-yard line.
I think these lines are crooked on the field. I think they're about 5 yards off.
They do look at them.
All righty.
Maybe that's why this press box isn't dead center on the 50.
Maybe it is. Maybe the 50 is really the 40. I'm not sure.
You know, 40 is the new 20.
Timeout's called by the Cougars.
I'm not there yet.
They're going to take 60 seconds, talk about it. We're going to take 60 seconds, head back to WBZR 105.9.
I suppose I should watch this film so I can get to practicing.
Yeah. I can't wait to see that skirt on you.
That brings up a wonderful point. And I'm surprised we haven't brought it up already, but if you remember a couple weeks, a certain person, Tim, made a bold statement that if we were able to raise, $1,000?
$1,000.
You only had one raised, so you need another donation.
If $1,000 was
It
raised,
was actually a school-wide fundraiser.
then you would get on the field and dance to a song in a cheerleader uniform.
Yep.
First round of state playoffs, folks, halftime. You need to come out and watch it. It's going to be something to see.
So Tim Dewar has
I'm not
got
shaving
to.
my legs.
I didn't say do that.
You could have a womanless cheerleader. Anyway.
Sam's going to have him shotgun and beat deep in the pocket.
Got a
looking
man
deep,
wide open
throwing
down the
deep.
middle. Williams wide open. He catches it at the 10-5. Touchdown, Cougars.
No flags.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Had stacked receivers to the far side. One did a little out route, and Williams just did a post pattern. He hit him in stride, wide open behind the defense, and end zone bound. So, with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Cougars extend their lead to 20-0. Point after attempt to come. We got Robinson to hold. Medina setting up to kick the point after.
Cougars about to put this thing away early.
Never say never.
Snaps on the way. We got flags on the play.
What?
I'm not sure who that's on. If it's on
It's
us,
on
that's
them.
okay. Offsides. What does Coach do here? Decision time. Do we still kick it or do we try to punch in for 2 on a short field?
I think the line wants to go for 2.
Well,
Are they not going to move?
well, we're moving up. Well, it wasn't but about a yard and a half, so Medina readjusts his block and everyone sets. Snap is momentary. Snap comes down, kicks up, and the kick splits the upright and knocks another dent as it goes over the field house. So with 42 seconds to go in the first quarter, the Cougars extend their lead to 21-0 over the Lowndes Academy Rebels.
We have 2 Rebels down.
Yeah, they're on the field. One of them
is in extreme pain.
Yeah.
Going to move the camera to check out, see who all took a trip up this way with the camera.
All righty.
Let's see if I can text anybody over there and see if I can't get a wave going.
Timeout on the field.
Who do we have over there? Let's get Michelle Howell.
We're going to head back to WBZR as the coach attends the injured players. We'll try to give you an update if we find out any information. 42 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Cougars up by a score of 20-0, 21-0.
They didn't add on the
Hasn't
point.
been updated yet. Took about, 2 hours to get here?
Hour and 35, 40 minutes. 2 hours with a stop.
All right, text message has been sent. Text message has been received. We'll see if she responds. She's shaking her head. Kathy's not going to do it.
I think it may be more of a timing issue.
No. Yeah, it'd probably be poor to do that right now. She waved. Yeah, it probably would be poor for us to all of a sudden do a group wave.
Well, one of the players was helped to the sideline. The other one is still down.
He's got that leg held up.
55 is still down over here on the bench. Hopefully he's going to be okay. I didn't catch.
Almost looks like he's massaging out a cramp.
Let's hope that's all it is.
But he's right around the knee area, so whatever injury it is, it's going to be from the knee down.
Did you catch the number of the other player?
I thought it was 42, but don't hold me to that. Is there a 42 on the roster?
There is a 42. That's Jackson Floyd. He was actually one that
Caught a pass earlier.
caught one of the first passes.
That was
That's
correct.
42 on the
Helmet
ground.
is off, and
He's limping off, but
he's
on his own.
going to be back in.
But the other kid, there was 2 down. Did you catch the other number?
I didn't catch
60,
his
I
number.
think.
There is a 60. I don't know.
I don't see anybody attending to him, so apparently he was okay. All righty.
Seniors come out on their last ball game, or one of the last ball games. They want to lay everything they have on the line.
This is big for them tonight. This is home field advantage for them. So they're going to give you your best.
And trust me, in the AISA, home field advantage is wonderful because you
Everything.
never know where you're going to go. 4 hours away or what?
Next week on 31st, they are taking on Wilcox Academy.
Yes, they are. That'll
Here
be
at home.
another big game. All righty, folks. Medina's teed it up for the 4th time in the first quarter. He is set to kick it away. The approach. The kick is underway. End over end, deep kick. And going to be received at the 5 by number 2. He brings up the near sideline. He cuts back across the field. It met right there by Sam Fields about the 21-yard line. Sam stopped the forward momentum and ended the play. Sam Fields has made a couple tackles tonight on these kickoffs.
That was a stick, too, because 1st down and 10 now Rebels are going to have it from their own 21-yard line. Rebels trailing 21-0 with 36 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Twins showing on the far side and single wide out on the near side.
Man in motion, number 2, hand off to 2. He cuts it back. He's got a couple of yards there before he's met by Brady Howell.
Not quite sure who.
And Brady Howell, I couldn't catch the other number. Maybe Tyree Smith. Pick up a 4.
Gonna bring up 2nd down and 6 for the Rebels. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line on the near side hash mark.
How many score update I have for you at the end of the first quarter?
That's going to do it for the first quarter here, folks.
Just came up and it went away.
Escambia Academy at the end of the first quarter is going to lead by a score of 21-0 over the Rebels. They're going to take 60 seconds. So are we. Head back to WBZR 105.9.
See, tonight to me the game is a little more slow paced because you got several timeouts, and last week it seemed like, man, it was just nonstop. We're gonna swap sides of the field. You got some updates?
Baldwin County still scoreless against BC Rain in the first. Autauga is 12 over Edgewood. They're still in the first. And the only other score I know of is St. Michael's 21 up by. I'm sorry. In the first quarter, the Cardinals trail 21-10.
They got who they got?
Mobile Christian.
Mobile Christian.
So I know there's several games going on tonight, but they're not being updated online. So we'll do our best to keep you updated. That's why the bandwidth is bad right now.
What is it?
No. Oh, let's move the camera. How about that? They're discussing doing a wave over there for us at some point during the game.
All righty, folks. Welcome back as we start the second quarter. If you're just joining us, the Escambia Academy Cougars lead by a score of 21-0. And the Lowndes Academy Rebels have the ball on their own 25-yard line with a 2nd and 6 to go.
By the way, that's the music I'm having to dance to.
Oh, that's his music. Well, go ahead and practice right now.
No, I'm not going to.
I can just see.
I
I'm
can't
looking
wait.
so forward to that.
I can't wait.
It's going to be pitiful.
Now Rebels will be traveling from right to left
Worth 30.
after swapping sides of the field. Quarterbacks from the shotgun looking deep. Got a man open. Throws deep.
Williams.
And it's going to be caught at the 50-yard line. Big first down. That's a gain of about 25 yards on the play.
I think he was going for the interception.
And Williams was all over it, and he kind of just lost the ball in the air, and when he tried to adjust to make the interception, 2 was there, and he just snatched it out of the air, and down he went. He had great coverage on it. Just got a little crossed up in the coverage.
Receiver adapted to the ball and done a good job coming back to it to get his hands on it. This time we're showing quads on the far side and single wide out near side. No backs in the field except the quarterback. Looking to pass, got pressure.
He's all over. He's set. He throws it wide open. Oh, he's got a man, but he just overthrows number 2 down the sideline. There's flags on the play.
I'm going to guess that's a holding penalty, but I'm not sure.
I'm going to say it's defense holding. I think we was holding the receiver.
Pointing.
They pointing towards the defense, so you may be right, Spence.
I think that's what held 2 up from going down the sideline. But I'm glad we did because that took 6 points off the board for them because he would have probably went the distance. So, as I once said, if you're beat, hold up a little bit, live to play another down. So, that's going to bring up a first down. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. This is only, I think, the second play they've had on our side of the field tonight.
Briggs from the shotgun. Looking to pass in the pocket, looking deep again, throwing deep.
Got a man, got coverage.
This time,
Williams,
it's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted. There's flags on the play.
They pushed him out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to call interference on us. And I believe that's going to be Tyquell Taylor. That's going to be the one that kind of forced him out of bounds that drew the flag. Williams was just playing free safety back there, and he just broke on the ball like a receiver and picked it off. So, Lowndes has a drive going as we are helping them out with some penalties.
Here's some whistles.
Twins to the far side, twins to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Man in motion number 2. Bad snap. He hands off to 2 around the end. He's got some room. And I see flags coming in on the play. He's going to pick up 5 as it stands. But I believe we're going to get them for holding this time down the field. And we're going to back them up.
Brian Quimby was where the flag was thrown towards. I think he was thrown down to the ground.
I'm thinking that's going to be them holding this time.
Comes the white hat.
I don't know. They're pointing to our side. Let's see. Holding on the offense. That's what I thought. That was in the area of holding downfield on that end around. Well, that's going to back them up, bring them up 1st and 20 from about the 35-yard line. Nope, no, it's a spot foul. So it's going to be about the 29. Going to be 1st and, what was that, about 15? 14.
Ball's now spotted on the 29-yard line. Briggs from the shotgun. He got the trips on the near side. Snap, looking deep in the pocket.
Wide open in the flats. Number 24, he catches it. He puts a move on and picks up about 2 or 3 more down to the 20. Still going to bring up about 2nd and 5.
I feel like I'm at home for a second there. Whole tower was shook.
I don't know how that happened.
I didn't do it.
So, with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half, the Lowndes Academy Rebels are threatening. They're in the red zone, just inside the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, Briggs takes a snap, hands off to number 1. He takes across the right side tackle. Gets hit immediately as he hits the line of scrimmage.
And Daltrey McGee on that stop. Is that going to be good enough for a first down? No, it's going to bring up 3rd and short. And 2.
I hear the band, but I don't see the band.
Oh, they got a drum down here.
Okay. One of those noise makers.
It's like 3rd down and 2. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Briggs is shotgun. We got single wide out on the far side. Twins on the near side. Here's a snap. Hands off over the left tackle.
And I don't think he got the first down.
I don't think he made it back to the line of scrimmage, did he?
I don't think he did. Going to bring up 4th down and about 1.5 yards.
Yeah, for those watching, the board is behind. They're showing, okay, they've corrected it. I've noticed tonight that they're not updating the board as quickly. So
4th and 1 here. Big decision for the coach. This is the first time they've been in the red zone tonight. He's talking to his quarterback. He sends the play in. I expect a little handoff up the middle. Maybe the big fella just takes the snap and falls forward. He's a big enough guy.
That's what I would do if I was coach, just send him straight across the top.
Yep, he's in shotgun. Trips to the far side, single wide out the near side, takes the snap, hands off to no, he keeps it, quarterback keeps it, and he's going to break away. Oh, the ball's out.
Loose.
Ball's out, and we recovered it. Great stop by the defense right there. We recovered the ball on the 7-yard line. Great turnover. Oh, now we got a flag on the play. Late flag. That's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against someone, I'm assuming.
It sounded like it looked like a mouth going on out there, but I'm not quite sure what number it was. We'll let the referees tell us about it. 9 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the half.
They're pointing towards the Lowndes side, so hopefully that'll get us out of a hole. Should put the ball, see what we got here as he makes the call. And we've got offsetting penalties, so no, I guess he signaled to them and then signaled to us, but he must have only meant to us.
He's going to take it back half the distance to the goal. He's going to put the ball back inside the 5-yard line at the 4.5. So the Cougars have the ball 1st down and 10 from inside their own 5-yard line.
His big quarterback just tried to do a little too much there and was fighting for those extra yards. He already had the 1st down, and the ball just popped out. We were able to fall on it.
Ty Williams is wide out on the far side. We got Cloud wide out on the near side. Under center, Sims is going to take it. Hand off to J-Bo across the tackle on the left side. He'll drive through the crowd for about 2 yards gain to about the 6, maybe the 7. We'll see exactly where it's spotted.
Trying to get a little breathing room.
J-Bo Davis is absolutely the man I'd hand it to right there in that situation.
No doubt. I'd probably give it to him again on this side and just try to get a little room out here, eat up some clock.
Cougars are leading 21-0. So at least that pressure's off of us.
A big stop by the defense. We're leading the turnovers tonight.
Staying under center. Sims is going hand off. Actually, toss sweep to Davis around the end and doesn't. He picks up 2 on that play, I believe. He did get across the line of scrimmage to fall forward for a couple yards. That's going to be third down and 6, ain't it?
5, 6, yep.
Ball's going to be on about the 9-yard line.
J-Bo's heading off. We got Cameron Cloud checking in now to tight end position.
Man, there's definitely an optical illusion with the ball and the chains.
I'm telling you, man, the lines on this field are crooked.
You're also on the 45. That's not helping us any.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
Timeout's going to be called on the field by the – how many timeouts we get?
That's only the second of the half.
I don't know.
3, 4? That's the second of the half.
Timeout's called by the Cougars. We're going to take 60 seconds, head back to WBZR 105.9.
Those on Facebook, do me a favor if you're just joining. Seeing a couple of new folks join the chat. Do me a favor and share the Facebook post or share the YouTube post. If you're on YouTube watching, do me a favor, click the like button. The subscribe button will allow you to get notified when we post new videos, both live and after the game. It takes about a day or so. I try to get an edited HD version.
They're spotting it right on the 15-yard line. That's going to be enough to move the chains. First down and 10 Cougars. Another 4 downs to work with. Great third down conversion.
Holding against the Cougars. It's going to back us up back in a hole again. I did not see the holding as it was behind the play.
Did we discuss in pregame what the overall record of these two teams playing was?
No, we did not.
Escambia Academy has won 2 of those games, scoring 85 yards. Lowndes has only won 1 of those games, and they had scored 66. There have been no ties.
Cougars now backed all the way back up to the 5-yard line, 6-yard line rather.
About 1st and 18.
Showing spread formation. Sims from the shotgun.
Twins to far side, both sides.
Here's a snap. This time hands off to Davis up the middle. Davis takes it across, gets hit at the line, and plows forward for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. Out to the 13 maybe.
Picked up about, Bring up about
12 or 13.
3rd and 13. He had the old shake and bake going last week, and he was down the sidelines for a long touchdown run.
Oh.
3rd down and 3, 4. Big 3rd down play for the Cougars. This time we got Lolo Wheat flanking Sims to his right. Hands off. Sims going to keep it this time. Take it around the far side. Hit at the line, but he plows forward for the 1st down. Plus some.
About the 31-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 8 on that play.
I think he needed 3. He got 8. So change the move. Cougars get 4 more downs to work with. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the half. Cougars leading 21-0. Cougars with a hurry-up offense, staying in the spread. Hands off this time to Lolo. Lolo's going to take it around the far side. It crosses the 45 and runs out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So that's enough for another Cougar 1st down. And the chains of move. 4 minutes, 57 seconds. Reckon they'll stay with the hurry-up.
And we're trying to add 1 more touchdown before the half. Coach just saw something over there he likes, and they're just getting in there and pounding it.
Dr. McGee in this time.
Petey McCants to the far side. We got Williams, Dr. McGee, and Cloud to the near side. Trips. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wheat flanks him to his left. Man in motion, McGee takes a snap. Hands off to McGee around the end. He finds a little hole. He shoots through it. He picks up about 4, maybe 5 on that play.
Brings it all the way out to midfield, almost midfield mark, at 49-yard line, about a half yard shy of the 50.
I believe they gave him 6 on that play. 2nd and 4. All right, we got J-Bo checking in. Trips to the near side. Single wide out to the far side and get the play call. Sims is in the shotgun formation. Checking his play call. Man in motion is McGee. Takes the snap. Fakes it this time. Sims is going to keep right up the middle for about no gain on that play.
I think they was expecting that play. They was ready for it. They hit him as soon as he hits the line of scrimmage. With 3rd down and 3.
I'm going to tell you what, it's tough to run the ball between the tackles on those big guys. They got some big guys in the middle.
Clock's ticking away. We've got just over 3 minutes left to go in the half.
Big play right here. We got a little confusion as we shift. Man in motion, takes a snap. He drops back to pass. He's got a man down the middle. That's Williams again. He catches it. He's going to go. 15-10, 5, touchdown. Williams is going to walk in. That's going to be about a 47-yard reception for the touchdown as the Cougars extend their lead to 27-0 with 3:07 to go in the second quarter. Point after attempt to come. Williams is having a big night tonight. He scored all the touchdowns, hasn't he?
Yes.
1 on defense and 3 on offense. That's
right.
awesome.
His first one was a
Scoop and score.
scoop and run score.
All right, we got Medina on to attempt to point after. Robinson to hold. The snap.
That's
Offsides on the defense. The kick was up and good, but they were offside, so we're going to move them forward and try it again. Are we wearing pink? Cheerleaders wearing pink tonight, or is that my eyes playing a trick on me?
They're wearing pink.
They're pink. They've been wearing pink all month of October.
Okay, that's the first time I've
Breast
noticed.
cancer awareness.
All
I
right.
asked that question the first time because I thought my eyes was playing tricks
All
on me
right,
as well.
we're going to run a fake here. Oh, and he is hit. He had a couple of men open, but we just couldn't get the pass off. So, PAT is no good. With 3:07 to go in the first half, the Cougars lead by a score of 27-0.
As I get ready to tee it off, we'll head back to WBZR 105.9.
That was a great play. We just needed to get the pass off.
Yep.
He was wide open. Looked like
Was the score
Quimby.
was the wide score 21-0 at the end of the first?
Yes.
Thanks. Sorry. Trying to update the online
Yes.
score.
Cougars marching back on the field, getting ready to tee up and kick it away.
Another score for you. Pike Liberal Arts 10, Success Unlimited 0. That's at the half. Pike out of Troy.
Spence, what do you think? He's going deep with it this time? He's going to try another shallow?
I think he's going to kick it. We've had great coverage on the kickoffs. We've held them inside the 20, I believe, on just about every one he's kicked deep. Medina tees it up. Whistles blow as he approached. Kicks on top. I don't know how they could call it on him.
I never saw the flag on the field.
I didn't either.
Yeah, something to review later on.
Well, there's definitely a glare up here, so it's very possible we didn't see it.
Well, that's going to move them up to ball resting just inside of their own 45.
The sticks aren't even set
Trips to the far side, single wide out, shotgun snap, hands off to the back up the middle. He breaks away, brought down right there by Randall Bonds. He's going to pick up about 6 on that play. They're going to give him 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5. 2:41 to go in the first half. Clock's ticking. Ball just resting on the Cougar side of midfield. Going to send trips to the far side, single wide out to the near side. Quarterback sends shotgun, takes the snap, hands off to number 1 again. He's kind of running the lateral. He touches it upfield. He's going to pick up the first down. See a flag on the play. He's going to get out to about the 39-yard line, but that's going to be holding against Lowndes, and that's going to back him up.
I wonder if they have those steaks like Hope Hall has. It smells something good, Cookie. You think that's just burgers?
They got
Can't
some.
be
They got
hungry
some.
after-
Their fries smell like some fish and stuff earlier, so they may have some good fish.
Maybe from Captain D's.
Maybe so.
I hope not. Lord have mercy, and I hope
I'm
not.
gonna go down there and ask for a Captain D's seafood.
I think it's
platter.
been 20 years since
Family
I've had
platter.
Captain D's.
Family platter. I'm sorry.
And I hope it's 25, 30, 40 more if I even try it again. I promise you.
All right, so the Rebels are now backed up to ball resting just inside of their own 40, bringing up second down and about 15. Single wide out to the far side, twins to the near side, quarterback shotgun, flanked by his running back, got a wing back to the far side, hand off to number 1. He's bouncing around inside the line, and he's going to pick up about 3 on that play. Tackle made by Brady Howell.
Seem to have some frustration between number 70 and 10 right now. Keep an eye on those two. They were kind of going at it right after that play. Nothing was called, but
we sure don't need to give them nothing to go with 1:30 to go in the first half.
And no injections because that would affect next week's game.
Yep. Trips to the near side, single wide out the far. Quarterback's under pressure. He throws it out in the flats, and it's broken up right there by Tyquell Taylor.
Tyquell, one of our taller.
That was great coverage on the play.
Tyquell is 6'2", 175 pounds. He's a senior.
Great basketball player. Not that he's not very good out here either. I think basketball is his number 1 love.
One of our key playmakers.
Brings up 4th down and about 12. Ball resting on the Rebels on 43 as they do a little shift action here before the punt. And the snap, a little rugby-style kick. This time he gets a kickoff. We have nobody deep. We're just going to let it roll. Takes a good Rebel roll down to about the 14-yard line where it'll be down there.
Punt rolls dead all the way to the 14-yard line. So the Cougars are going to take over at their own 14, first down and 10, moving the other way. They got 1 minute, 14 seconds to work with in the first half. Cougars are leading by a score 27-0, so the pressure is not a big factor in this one.
So, Ben, what do you do here? You satisfied running the clock out going into the halftime, or you try to put 6 more on the board?
Well, being this is a region game,
6 more.
I say I go for 6.
I agree.
I'll give the receivers some practice, give the quarterback some practice.
You see that Alabama sign over there? I bet we're finna score here.
There's nothing better than game time experience for quarterbacks, receivers. It's going to hand off this
draw
time.
Play. Oh, he's face mask. Oh, and he's still going. He let go of it, and he broke away, and he picked up about 5, but that's going to be about 15 yards. There's 3 flags come in. He had a handful. Personal foul, face mask. That gets us back out in some good territory.
Take a minute for them to pick those up.
I think every ref on the field threw one.
Heck, I started to throw mine.
Last week I had him throw his watch, his flag, and his billfold.
Broke his cell phone during that, too. I hated it.
All right. We're going to march off 15 yards. That's going to bring up a Cougar first down.
Those are some big old flags. Or maybe are they always that size and just because of the vantage view we have tonight?
I think it's the lighting.
Great lighting.
Coupled with the high perspective that we have tonight. We're standing on top of a cell phone tower, it feels like.
It was definitely swaying a little bit when the wind blew.
I was kind of winded when I finally climbed up the top of this thing.
With just under a minute to go. Cougars to the line, twins to the far side, twins to the near side. Sims in the shotgun, man in motions. Chase Bell drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. He finds a man. He throws a pass. Not a great pass, but he's got a man. Oh, and it's broken up at the last minute by number 8. Great coverage by number 8. He just didn't get a whole lot of step into that throw, and it just didn't come out good. If he gets a tight spiral pass, he'll look at 6 more.
When I was watching that play develop, I saw the receiver. It was that number 6. That was Tyquell Taylor down there wide open. When I saw the pass was tipped up. That reminded me of the old Auburn and Georgia game, the last play. I said, wouldn't it be nice if you come up with the miracle of Jordan Hare, but miracle at Mack Champion Junior Stadium by the Cougars.
All right, trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Sims in shotgun. He takes the snap. He does a little shuffle pass to J-Bo, and he's met right there by number 10. He's going to pick up a couple on the play. Number 10 sniffed that one out.
35 seconds remaining.
30 seconds to go in the first half. Cougars Going to be 3rd and about 8. I think they're content right here to run one more play and get out of here. I'm not sure if the Rebels have any more timeouts and they can stop it or not. I know they used 2 in the first quarter. All right, trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Sims in the shotgun. He takes a snap. Sims is just going to keep it around the end. He's got a little running room. He's going to be close to the first down as he's knocked down about the 43-yard line. It's going to be close, but that's going to do it.
So that's to do it for the first half, folks. Going into halftime, Escambia Academy Cougars leads by a score of 27-0. And we'll be back in 20 minutes.
We're going to bring the volume down because of copyright issues with the music that's going to play, and we're just going to leave the camera pointed at midfield. We'll see y'all back in 19 minutes and 59 seconds.
Hopefully, Ronnie's going to send us some halftime stats, so we may come back a couple of minutes early and go over the first half stats.
Don't disconnect. Share, like the video, and we'll be back.
You're not walking on each other. Now, we'll have conversation.
Right.
But it'll be
And then
directed
there'll be
conversation.
times where you didn't see who make the tackle or I didn't see
Yeah, yeah. But that way we know kind of who will be controlling the conversation at the moment. We ain't jumping on each other.
Like I said, I'll be quiet because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just a little
It's not that. It's not a feeling thing.
Well, I'm going to say it. I don't want you to.
I don't feel in any way bad. I like what we've got going here. I like the team we've got set up. We just got to work out how we're going to work it. And I think we can make it a jam up. So, I mean, Daddy and Ernie's always been one color, one play play. And that works very well. Two dudes. Always play by play guy and color guy.
Well, I'm new to this.
You don't sound like you do it, honestly. You do a great job.
Well, I just know football, so I can talk about football, but I mean, as far as what makes a great show and that sort of stuff, I think it's wrong. That's why you just tell me what you want me to do to help.
As long as we know who's playing what position at the time, we'll be good. But that's why I just want to know what to concentrate on. Because now I'll be concentrating, when the offense is going, I'll be concentrating on the defensive
But
side.
you do certain things so much better. Like, you're beginning into the show was so much better than what I would have done.
And if you want me to begin the show and introduce, I'll do that. That can be cut. We can work out who wants to do what. You let me know that.
Well, I tell you what, I'll do just play by play, and then you do everything else. You send it back to the radio station, anything extra we want to add in there, and I'll just fill in where you have
I
a
think you give us a
question.
couple of games where we've got kind of worked out who we're going to go with. And I think you won't be able to tell any difference between us and any of the other professionals. But I mean, it's just you got to work with somebody to start knowing where to go with it.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell y'all. I pulled the volume back up. Good thing we didn't say anything back. Just for the dance. We're fine.
I'm not back. I'm going to send you the stats in case I get back.
You can't pee in 6 minutes.
Yeah, there's that time up there. I'm going to send it to both of y'all in case I get back. For some reason.
It was all right.
Captain Hale will be going for our $500.
All right, volume back up.
Josh Clancy is the winner for $500.
We have to be careful how we allow the audio and music to come in so that we don't supply the copyright. That's why we can't blast the music. Oh, you don't want anything? You want Dr. Pepper?
Now I got a Coke in my pocket.
See what? Next time somebody opens this.
Yeah, might as well.
And I'm getting texts if they could hear us during the break. I'm sorry, they're trying to get music.
So what?
Oh, I know it. What we're missing. Cup holders.
Oh, like one to hang on right here?
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Yes.
It was a lineman and one of the linebackers that ended up catching him. I didn't catch the numbers, but we'll try to do that next.
All right, eye backfield. Sim takes a snap. He hands off to, I believe it was Wheat, and Wheat's going to plow through for the first down.
Big number 70 for the Rebels. That's Zach Thayer, big senior, probably one of the bigger guys on the team. In on that tackle.
It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from ball resting just inside of the Rebels' 45-yard line. Cougars to the line. Sims under center. Eye backfield. Wide out to both sides. He takes a snap. He hands off to J-Bo up the middle. J-Bo plows through for 5, 6, 7 yards on that play.
Looks like the tight end, the cornerback, the safety, and the outside linebacker and middle linebacker all had to come together to bring J-Bo down, because just the first one wasn't going to do it. J-Bo's great at keeping legs driving.
Same formation, eye backfield. This time we're going to hand off to the tailback, Dr. McGee. Dr. McGee cuts it back to the far side. He's got some room down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cougars. Dr. McGee, 37 yards on an off-tackle give.
I'm not sure, Spence, but I think I counted 4 missed tackles on that play. Dr. McGee putting a spin move right there at the 5-yard line, spun out and walked right on in the end zone. Great run by McGee.
So Cougars will extend their lead to 33-0 with 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Point after attempt to come.
33 to what may be or attempted to be 34-0 here shortly. With a lead this large, you got to think Coach is probably going to start thinking about bringing some of his key players out. Let some of the younger players get in here and not risk an injury for another game later in the season.
All right, we got Medina on. Snap, hold, kick is up, splits the uprights, and it's going to be good.
Got some complaints that at the very beginning of the third quarter there's no sound, but it's pumping now, so we may have missed audio for about the first minute or so of the third, so we apologize for that. I may have bumped a button or two.
So 9 minutes, 35 seconds showing on the clock for the third quarter. Cougars leading 34-0. What does the Rebels got to do to come back to make this a ball game?
Well, you know, last week was our first shutout of the season. It sure would be nice to have 2 in a row. It'll set a big statement in the region.
Do y'all know where Ronnie is with the iPad?
I think he's across the way.
Well.
Okay, Medina has it teed up. Whistle, the approach. The kick, end over end, deep kick. Going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line. He's going to come up the near side as a jog as he cuts it outside, and he's going to be hit about the 24-yard line.
I think that was J-Bo that ended up. No, it was Caleb, wasn't it?
I think Dr. McGee was in on that, and Medina was in the area.
My eyes got crossed. I didn't quite get the numbers.
All right, well, the Rebels come to the line, then they go back to the huddle. Not sure what's going on here. The referees are looking to our sideline as they want to. Oh, we're getting the football. Okay, well, there you go, folks. All right, Rebels come to the line. They're going to have trips stacked in tight to the far side. Single wide out to the near side. Quarterback shotgun. He rolls out to the far side to pass. He completes a pass out in the flat to number 2. And he's going to be down for about a yard.
Ty Williams
in there. As soon as the reception was brought in, was there just to nail him and bring him down in the backfield for about a 1-yard loss. Gain, pardon me. Told you my eyes was crossed.
Lights are really affecting everything tonight.
All right, Rebels come to the line. Twins to the near side. Single wide out, wing back. Quarterback under center. He does the old gal. He's under pressure. He throws it away. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
A little extracurricular activity right there between number 70 and number 10. number 70 for the Rebels is going to be Zach Thayer. Him and Brian Quimby having a little extracurricular activity after the play was over.
I'm not sure if that flag's going to be for intentional grounding because I believe he hit his lineman in the back, and I believe that's an illegal play, illegal touch. He drops back to pass. He's looking for a man down the sideline. He airs it out, and it's going to be completed at the 50-yard line.
Quarterback threw in the coverage that time. You had number 22, Dalton McGee, and Ty Williams back there on the coverage. Had him covered pretty well. I don't think the defense was able to adjust to the ball like the receiver was, and the receiver was able to come up, make a good catch, and come down with it for a big game.
50 yards on that play, I believe, what the guy said. No, that's not right. 30 yards on that play. All right, Rebels to the line. Twins to the near side, man in motion. Quarterback snap, fakes the handoff. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking down the middle of the field. He's got a man, but he overthrows him.
Pressure was on the quarterback that time. Receiver had an open spot for a moment. If the quarterback had brought he threw a rocket pass for one thing. And it was about 4 foot too high for the young receiver.
I hear a noise now.
I hear it too.
I do too. It sounds like a swing.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the ball resting on the Rebels on 49-yard line. Twins to the far side, twins to the near side. Man in motion. Now they're going to make trips. Quarterback's all alone in the shotgun. Man in motion back. He takes a snap, fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. He's got a man down the middle of the field. Oh, he just overthrows it. Shannon Wheat there on the coverage.
Number 34 was in for pressure on the quarterback that time.
Late flag in. I don't know what they're going to call it for.
Tyrese Smith had a lot to do with that pass getting overthrown because Tyrese was all up in the quarterback's face at the moment he threw. Quarterback had to throw it to get rid of it or take the sack.
I'm not sure what that call was. I didn't see any pass interference. It must have been some jawing after the play, maybe. Personal foul against unsportsmanlike against the Rebels. That's going to back them up 15 yards. That's going to be after the play. So,
well, one of the things about once you get behind, as far as they are, if things aren't working out, the tempers start to get a little bit tender right at the moment.
Well, I think the kid thought he had pass interference because he tackled him, but it was actually great coverage, and Shannon couldn't tell if he caught the ball or not, so he just tackled him. Uh-oh, now we got some technical difficulties here. All right, so it's going to bring up 2nd down in about 25. Rebels to the line. Going to have 4 receivers to the near side, 1 to the single side. Quarterback shotgun, drops back to pass. He's looking down the sideline. He floats a long pass. It's going to be up in the stands.
There again, pressure on the quarterback time. Cougars showing blitz from the near side. Quarterback throwing to the far side.
Hey, y'all keep an eye out there and let me know
coverage.
when I need to stand back up. I'm looking for something.
Okay, so we can do this all at one time.
8 minutes showing on the clock for the third quarter. Cougars are still up, 34-0.
All right.
Time ticking.
Rebels to the line, trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side, hand off to the back. They're going to run a little reverse around to number 2. He's going to be spreading it out, and he's going to be forced out of bounds for about a 3-yard gain. That's going to bring up 4th down in about 23.
Jabbo Davis gets credit with running him out of bounds. It was what I thought was almost a bad connection between the second handoff to the last running back that ended up getting the ball. I thought for a second it may come loose, but it didn't.
All right, Rebels in punt formation. They're going to shift. We got looks like Dalton McGee back to receive and snap a rugby-style kick. It's going to be a low end-over-end kick. Going to go out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds. Rolls down. The referee's going to mark it out about the 20. See where he stops walking.
So it did
29.
go out.
29-yard line. I thought it looked like it went out, but it kind of got over there and took a bounce and went down the sideline. I couldn't tell from this point of view. So, Cougars will start this possession. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Looks like Williams to the far side. Tyler Cloud to the near side. Quimby's going to be lined up in the wingback position. Looks like J-Bo's going to be lined up possibly the other wing position. Wheat tailback. Sims under center. Looks like we're now just running the clock. Takes the snap. He hands off to Wheat. Wheat bounces around in the backfield, cuts it outside to the near side. He's got some running room. Dodges a tackle, dodges another tackle, dodges another tackle. Flags all over the play as he's brought down about the 36-yard line. I believe we're going to have holding there.
Wheat bouncing around like a pinball up amongst the Rebel jerseys, but I think number 10, Gus Page, finally gets credit with stopping him. Gus coming in from the cornerback position. Basically plugged the hole.
You know, as a receiver trying to block that, you don't know which way he's going to go, so you don't know which way to block, and then you end up just grabbing that jersey and holding on for a second and getting that flag. Having trouble with the scoreboard, Cam?
Yeah, there it is.
Number 10, come in from middle linebacker.
All right, Cougars are to the line. It's going to be 1st down and about 19 on the play after the holding penalty. We're going to have a single wide out to the far side, single wide out to the near side, like Chase Bell checking in. We're going to be running a double wing, tailback. Man in motion is going to be Quimby. Sims takes the snap, toss sweep to Wheat, around the far side in. He breaks a couple of tackles. He picks up about 2, 3.
At number 10, Gus Page, our middle linebacker, got in there, got his hands on him, couldn't bring him down by himself. He was assisted by the other outside linebacker, I think, before it was all over with, to finally bring him down. Stop the play.
All right, we got some new guys checking in. We got Williams to the near side, Cloud to the near side. It's like Daughtry McGee to the far side. J-Bo's going to be in the backfield. Sims in the shotgun. J-Bo's going to be flanking him to his left-hand side. Drops back to pass. He throws a little flat to Cloud. A little screen play. Looks like he ran into his own man.
Number 10 in there again from the middle linebacker position. That's Gus Page. All over the field tonight. He's on the left side, he's on the right side. He's involved somehow every way. It seems like in the last several plays.
I think he might be shaking up. Well, it might be.
Just
first time
I think I saw Houdini.
That's the first time we lined up in punt formation.
Oh, will it be a punt? Hear that, Tim.
Yeah. Looks like we got number 1 back to receive as Sims is back to take the snap. The snap. The kick. That's a spirally punt. Hits at the 40, doesn't get much bounce there. It's going to be down by Chase Bell about the 39.
Bunny hops and stops the ball.
So 4 minutes and 36 seconds now. The Rebels will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Inside their own territory, they'll be traveling from right to left. Big deficit they got to make up. They need every possession to count this time.
Okay, Rebels to the line. Twins to the far side. Twins to the near side. Got a wing back to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback's in a shotgun position. As the referees get set. And they blow the ball into play. Man in motion is number 2. Quarterback takes a snap. Hands off to 2 around the far side in. He runs out of real estate and is going to be stopped for no gain.
Daughtry McGee in on the tackle there to stop any forward progression. No gain.
I think Daughtry just went in motion with him, followed him all the way to the sideline and made the tackle.
It was definitely a good read. And Daughtry's got the speed he can get there.
Yes,
That's one thing.
Yes, he does. All right, Rebels to the line. Twins to the far side, Twins to the near side. Quarterback flanked by his running back. Takes the snap. Number 2's in motion. Handoff up the middle. Going to be picking up about 4 yards on that play.
Yeah, Daughtry and Randall Bonds and a couple others in there on that tackle. I said it was 56 Brady Howell all in there. Trying to run up the middle against the Cougars. Hadn't been real successful tonight for the Rebels.
We'll bring up about 3rd and 7 for the Rebels. Ball resting on the 42, their own 42-yard line.
There it is.
There's your song, Tim.
That's your song, Tim?
All right, Rebels to the line, trips to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Quarterback takes the snap. He throws to the flat. He's got a man in and out of the hands of number 2.
I'm not sure exactly who that was intended for, number 2 or number 8. Both of them was actually in the trajectory of the pass. It was overthrown for number 2, but underthrown for number 8. I'm not sure who the intended receiver was, so we will go with 2 and 8.
Okay, it's going to bring up 4th down and 7 as the Rebels send what appears to be their punt team on, as the Cougars do not have anyone back deep to receive, so they might be suspecting a fake here. The whole line shifts around.
Down by 34 points, you need to be doing something crazy.
Here's the snap. Kick is away, end over end kick. This time it's going to take a roll, hit about the 25, roll down to about the 23-yard line.
Coming into the game, it's not a secret that the Rebels have been known for quite a few trickery plays in the past. So I'm really surprised we hadn't seen anything, at least starting there, because the Rebels going to have to start getting creative about putting points on the board if they're going to try to come back in this ball game.
So the Cougars will take over, 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. It looks like number 8 checking in, Christian Crook. I thought he said he was out tonight. Is that 8 in the backfield?
It is.
We're going to run the power I, quarterback under Sim. He's going to take off, hand off to, looks like, I believe to be Crook.
That's Crook.
And he's going to pick up about a yard on that play. I don't know if
Crook's going to be brought down. I guess number 64 is the one that's going to finally get the credit. That's Justin Hooks, senior for the Rebels, going to actually get credit. I think number 70 was in also, Logan Blankenhorn.
He's going to pick up 2 on that. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Looks like we're going to be 2 tight ends. Power I formation. Maybe that's the wishbone. Looks like we're in the wishbone now. Going to be Sims under center. He's going to take the snap, hand off to the first man through. No, wait, he pulls it. He pitches outside to Crook. Crook cuts it around, maybe for a yard gain.
About half the Rebel team made it out there to stop the play. I'm not sure who actually gets credit for the tackle, but I know 72 was out there, 10 was out there, and who else is that? 52. That was Logan Blankenhorn. 52 is Thomas Franklin, and 10 is Gus Page, all out there assisting on the tackle.
All right, as we're drawing to near the end of the 3rd quarter, Cougars have 3rd down and about 6. Going to be in the wishbone, quarterback under center. Sims hands off to the Daughtry McGee. Daughtry McGee comes around in. He's got a little room. He makes a move. He's going to pick up the 1st down and be down about the 42-yard line.
Number 2 back there to make the initial hit. That's Trevor Haney. Made the initial hit, missed the tackle though, and which allowed Daughtry to get 5 more yards for finally being brought down. Another Rebel, I forgot his number. So that'll do it for the 3rd quarter, folks. The score going into the 4th quarter will be 34 Escambia Academy and 0 for the Rebels. 1 more quarter of play, and Rebels are really going to put something together if they're going to try to come back in this ball game. Right now, it almost seems impossible, but I know with 12 minutes, there's nothing really impossible. It just makes it more difficult on yourself as every tick of the clock goes by. Spence, what do you do? If you're a Rebel coach, what do you do?
Man, I don't know. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go run over a little sponsors while we got a minute. We're going to go over our corporate sponsors, the ones that bring this broadcast to you. Alabama Tank, Diamond Gasoline, Dual Technology, Dr. William Harris, General Surgeon, Overton Electrical and Construction, Reynolds Real Estate, Superior Petroleum Services, Sunbelt Rental, and United Bank. Well, no, they only added about 5 more yards to it. Must have been an incidental face mask. All righty. See what we got going. Sims checks back into the game. We're going back to, looks like the 3-back set, 2 tight ends. As Sims looks over to get the call. Got Quimby in it at one of the back positions, J-Bo at the other, and Shannon Wheat at the far back position. Is they going to let a few seconds tick off before they get ready to run the play? We're going to be running Power I here. Sims takes the snap. He hands off to the third man through, which is Wheat. Wheat bounces it outside. He's got a few yards, picks up about 7 on the play before he's brought down.
Number 2, first man to actually be able to grab a hold to Wheat, but Wheat drug him out. Number 2 was Trevor Haney. Came in there, actually grabbed him, and it took about 3 or 4 more Rebels come in there and help assist to bring Wheat down, because Wheat hits the line with such speed.
I tell you, he's just one missed tackle away from being gone on every play. All right, it's going to bring up second down and about long 3. Going to be a 2 tight end formation, Power I. Looks like Sims is going to be under center. Play clock's ticking down. Sims is going to take the snap. He's going to hand it to the third man through, which is Wheat. Wheat dodges, kicks it outside, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cougars.
There was 4 different Rebels that had their hands on Shannon Wheat, and Shannon Wheat shook every one of them off. Breaks it for the touchdown run.
35 yards on that carry. It's going to bring the score now to 40-0 with 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the fourth quarter as a point after attempt has come.
Orlando's getting quite a bit of practice tonight.
He's on a good roll tonight. Hopefully he can keep that perfect pace going. We got Robinson to hold. Medina set to kick. Snap, the hold, the kick, splits the uprights, knocks it.
Yeah, let me see if I can grab some real quick, sorry. Had a couple technical difficulties with our instant replay system we've got going.
I see a lot of younger guys checking in on the kickoff team, getting a chance to get in there and make a tackle. As Medina has it teed up. Ref blows it into play, and the approach to kick. It's an end-over-end deep kick. Going to be fielded at about the 9-yard line. He's going to bring it up the near sideline. And he's going to kick it down the sideline, 25-30, and he's going to be out of bounds about the 31-yard line.
I think Jacob Lee is going to get credit for finally knocking him out of bounds.
Real quick, I've got Autauga 34, Edgewood 7. That's at the in the third. Pike, Liberal Arts 10, Unlimited 6. That's in the fourth quarter.
We don't have anything on South Choctaw and Patrician, do we?
No, nothing posted. I'm still checking it out.
All right, Rebels are going to be set up. 1st and 10 from about the 31-yard line. They're going to have twins to the far side, single wide out to the near side. Quarterback's in the shotgun, flanked by his running back as he calls to the sideline for another man. Now we're going to have twins to both sides. Quarterback got a man in motion. Takes the snap, hands off to number 2 around the end, and he's going to be met at the line for probably about a loss of a yard on that play.
At halftime, Patrician 21, South Choctaw 0.
All right, so that's going to set Patrician up to be number 2.
Randall Bonds in the backfield waiting on him. Just as soon as he got the ball, Randall Bonds was there in his face, bring him down and stop the play behind the line of scrimmage.
Going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Rebels. They come to the line. Twins to the far side. Twins to the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Flanked by his running back. He's going to take the snap. Low snap. He hands off to the back as he comes through, and he's met at the line. The ball comes out. I believe the Cougars have got the ball.
Have it.
Like Sam Fields comes up out of the pile with the ball. Let's see what the referees call.
Big number 59, J.J. Stevens, in there for the tremendous hit. I think what jarred the ball loose.
I guess they're going to say he was down by contact. I'm good to see J.J. back. I think he's missed a few games with a knee injury.
He has. He's back. Glad to have him back out there.
Glad to have him back before we go into the playoffs.
Was able to bring him down as soon as he caught.
Folks, Devin is an 8th grader. Great job out there.
But Devin was with him step by step.
Great coverage. Great coverage. All right. Rebels are a little bit of hurry up here as they come to the line. Trip stacked in tight. Single wide out to the far side, and we're going to have offsides on the defense. I see a flag on the far side. I don't see it from here. Hey.
Clock's ticking still. 4 minutes, 37, 36, 35. It's rolling.
I didn't see that. They're exactly right in front of us on the 45-yard line, and they called offsides. But anyway, the refs saw it. We didn't.
They had an extra man out there on that play.
Yes, they did. All right, ball's going to be resting on the Cougars' 40-yard line. Going to go trip stack tight, single wide out the far
flag
side.
Again.
And there's another
We're
flag.
lined up at the neutral zones. What's happening?
Who is lining up in the neutral zone?
I think it was going to be the end on this side, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll have to look.
All right, we got to correct that right now. It would be nice to have another shutdown.
All right, so Coach called him to the sidelines to discuss what was going on as we send number 32, which is going to be Ashton Cloud, checking in as a cornerback on the far side. And the Rebels going to come now, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Trip stack tight, single wide
again.
out.
He's going to do it again. They're going to come. It's the tackle there, looks like. Number 51 that was lined up in the neutral zone.
Quarterback keeper around the right side. He's going to pick up about 3 on that play.
Got away with it that time, though.
We got a new quarterback in. Number 12. What's his name?
Cameron Cloud.
No,
No, the other.
Oh, the other guy.
not our 12. Their 12.
Jackson Self.
Jackson Self's going to be in at quarterback on this drive.
I had the wrong sheet in front of you, sorry.
That Chase Bell checking in. Looks like he's going to be in one of the linebacker spots. Rebels to the line. Now they're going to have Tripp stacked in tight to the far side. Single wide out the near side. Quarterback in the shotgun. Flanked by his running back. He's going to take the snap, hand off to 14 around the far side end. He's going to be met there by
Dr. McGee is going to be there to stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss.
about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
I will say that the crowd is over on this side, the home team, still in it. Still cheering them on.
They got a pretty good crowd here tonight.
They do. This is a nice area up here.
All right, Rebels to the line. They're going to have trips to the far side, stacked in tight. Single wide out to the near side. Bad snap. Quarterback's just going to have to keep it. He cuts up the middle. He breaks a few tackles. He picks up about back to the line of scrimmage before the penalty. He's going to pick up about 5 on that play.
A couple people had a chance to get him. I think Sam Thompson's the one that finally gets credit to bring him down. A couple of Cougar hands was on him in the backfield, but just couldn't quite hold on.
All right, brings up 4th down and about 7. This is going to be a big stance for our younger defense out there. If we can hold them here and get the stop with just under 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Rebels going to come to the line, trips to the far side, single wide out to the near side. Quarterback's in the shotgun, flanked by his running back. He's going to take the snap. He's looking to pass. He throws a fade route down the side. It's a bad pass. Kelly was all over that coverage.
Intercepted. Kelly was, one more half a step, and Kelly would have had that for interception. He saw it. He tried to adjust. Just couldn't quite get there.
Well, I'm glad he didn't intercept it because that would have backed us on up. That was a great stop by the young defense as the ball would go over on down to the Cougars. So I expect to see a lot of younger kids in here And I see we've got a new quarterback checking in. We've got Bryce McCullough out on the near side. I can't tell who the far side receiver is. Looks like we got Lee in at quarterback, and he's going to take the snap. He's going to hand off to the back up the middle. I couldn't catch his number. We want an I-back formation. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get all these new numbers as these younger guys are checking in.
Both sides, there's just numbers in and out, so it's really hard to get the swing of who's in and out.
Looks like we got
probably one more play is all we got
Sam
anyway.
Thompson at fullback, Devin Kelly, and that's going to do it, I believe.
I believe so. I don't think he has to snap it anymore. Clock rolling down, 20, 19, 18. Yeah, that's going to do it for the game, folks. As the clock continues to count down and expire, the Cougars are going to win this one 41-0 over the Lowndes Academy Rebels. This will be the second shutout for the Cougars for the year. That's a big statement going into the playoffs.
Defense is playing well. Offense is putting some points on the board.
Well, folks, as both teams go meet each other in the middle of the field and shake hands, we're going to check on out, take one more opportunity to thank our sponsors. Get your sponsors up there.
Oh, sorry, I don't have them up right now. Give me just a second.
Final score 41-0.
41-0 was the final score.
All right, we're going to thank our sponsors one more time. Atlas Roofing Corporation, P&R Mining, Dewar Technology, Darwin Earls, Overton Electrical Construction, Bondurant's Lumber, Southern Wood Specialties, Matthews Family, Randy Dobbins Builder, American Concrete, and I'm sorry, folks, that was our press box sponsors. Now we'll thank our corporate sponsors, Alabama Tank, Diamond Gasoline, Dewar Technology, Dr. William Harris, General Surgeon, Overton Electrical Construction, Reynolds Real Estate, Superior Petroleum Service, Sunbelt Reynolds, and United Bank.
Go by and thank them, folks. Those guys make it possible. Let's bring this broadcast to you each and every Friday night. Well, that'll do it for tonight with the win from the Cougars, walking into the very last game next week at Fort Dale at home. Getting prepared for the playoffs. The Cougars now in control with home field advantage as long as they win.
Region champs.
We're going to play at home until we lose.
Yep. We are region champs.
Or until we go to Troy anyway.
Yeah, and going to bring our record to 6-2.